In the last episode we failed miserably with the Priest in Peril quest and killing the Temple Guardian. This led to many questions from me about changing the rules or whatnot. I decided not to change the rules for now, as the Reddit user made a fair point to try and stay as close to the idea as possible. However, I made some alterations to our world map. Some parts of the map are behind a lot of content and quests, and it's not possible to unlock them in 2 hours. To make sure a Priest in Peril scenario doesn't happen again, where I'm just running around, training wherever for 2 hours, I decided to mark some tiles red. Whenever I hit one of those tiles, I reroll and play in that area. But enough of me chatting now, let's jump right into gameplay. Last episode we rolled 18, which are the Fremnik Isles and the part of Miscellanea. However, since this area will be very hard to access since it requires the completion of the Fremnik Isles quest and the start of the Fremnik Trials quest, the first reroll was a fact. And this time we were headed to Ardoin. There were a ton of quests in this particular area, and we started out strong by doing the Hazil Cult quest. This brought us up to 21 thieving and gave us some cash, but also provided us with this beautiful plate body. It's worse than iron, but Fashionscape is more important than anything. Construction will not be easy on this account. Our house will be in one of the 64 tiles. However, we got our start in this tile. After selling and buying some stuff in the general shop, we set up our first POH in Remington. As I said, there were a ton of quests in this area. However, we couldn't do most of them. For example, Fight Arena, Eagle's Peak, Cold War, Tower of Life and the Underground Pass were not possible yet, due to high requirements. However, we did complete the Clock Tower quest and Monks. Yeah, that quest. The quest gave us 2k woodcutting XP, but most importantly 8 law runes, which was really useful for some money. Whilst doing the quest I explored the area some more and found this double plank spawn in Port Khazar. This could be really useful in the future for training, construction or doing some Piscarilius favor. After getting our range up to level 12 on imps, giving us a nice beat collection, only missing the white one, I gave up on the Fight Arena and decided to spend my last 45 minutes getting my mining up. I mined copper and tin near Port Khazar so I could smelt some bronze bar in the future, and I got up to level 22 mining before our time was up. The 2 hours here were quite productive, but it was time to move to our next location. Thankfully we dodged the wheelie tiles again, and we got an amazing tile which brings us to Lumbridge. There was just so much to do in this tile, and again I did not really have a plan. I did some questing, I did some skills, but let's just jump right into it. That's the first quest completed, the Restless Ghost. It's a bit early in the morning so my voice is not all that good yet. There's tons of more quests to do here. We're 14 player now, which is really nice. We can do the Superhuman Strength. I also started the Lost City quest, which is really nice. However, the next step is on Trana, so we cannot do that yet. So in the first episode I didn't claim my armor because my hardcore Iron Man armor because it was not in my region. But now we are here, so why not wear it? The play body is a bit better, but I just think mine looks way cooler, so I'm gonna keep my play body. Alrighty then, here we are in Al Kharid. Let's take this 1040 coins only. Yeah, this is something we can't refuse. Let's get this Mithril Simi. I only have 18 attack, but we really need to buy this. Here we go, we have 1400 coins left, and wow, it's really nice. So I just started the Prince Ali rescue quest. However, we cannot complete this one yet because we need red berries, which I could have bought in Port Sarim if I'm not mistaken. And also we need a pink skirt, which we can buy in Varrock. Yeah, that's it basically. Ooh, there it is, the white bead. We can now complete the Imp Catcher quest. That's the Sheep Shearer quest completed. We got 1 quest point, some crafting XP, which brings us up to 3 crafting and 60 coins. Basically a waste of time, but well, you gotta do them, you know, you gotta do those quests as well. So I decided to start the X Marks the Spot quest as well. I don't think we can finish it because the last step is all the way in Port Sarim. However, we can kind of do it while we're on the way to the Wizard's Tower to complete the Imp Catcher quest. Here we go, that's the Imp Catcher quest completed. We are now 13 magic, which is very nice. We can cast Fire Strike and we get this beautiful Amulet of Accuracy. I wanted to kill some of these wizards, however they hit way too high, so I could only kill one, but we got a very nice drop. We got 2 law runes, which is a lot of money again. I decided to get the Cabbage Cape, for the defense bonus, you know. And the Cursed Goblin Staff so I can auto-cast some spells. There it is, the big 20 attack. We can now wield mithril weaponry. Oh, the Miss Simi is finally here. We lose a bit of melee strength, but well, I think it's really worth it. Just look at this man. Okay, I decided to train some smithing. I don't know actually why, but there's not a lot of tiles where I can smelt in the furnace, so I thought maybe some levels would be useful for in the future. You never know, right? So after 2 great hours in Lumberjack Career, it was time to move on with our lives and rule the next area. This time we rolled 7, so we were headed back to the region of Zaya. Last time in Zaya we didn't roll a good area and we couldn't do that much. However, this area looked more promising, with a lot more content. Okay, I'm ready to roll. I haven't really looked at the area a lot, but the timer is in, so let's do this shit. So the first thing I did here was to get 5% HCIM favor. You do this by giving those med packs to the fallen soldiers and yeah, you heal them. With this 5% favor I can kill the lizard man, which is very nice. And here we go, that's 15 defense. I'm just training on these giant rats here. They're just in my area. I'm cooking their meat for some cookie levels, but yeah, after this one I think I'm gonna do something else. So I banked all my shit and I'm just gonna train some wood cutting, fire making, fletching, just to get some levels because yeah, I'll probably need them for some requirements for some random quests. So let's do this. I thought I had it all together, but I was led astray. The day you walked away, you were the clock that was ticking in my home. Changed my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ooh, we got 4 uncut diamonds from that. I didn't even know you could get those. Those are gonna give me a lot of money, I hope. Here we go. That is 15 fire making. That is very nice. We can now just cut oak logs and burn those. No more normal trees. Very nice. We're on like 18 wood cutting, I think. So yeah, things are going well. Ooh, would you look at that clue nest? A medium clue, that's very nice. Well, let's take a look. Oh, this is gonna take a long time. Steel kite, shield, ring of forging, green DI chaps. We'll keep it in the bank anyway, that's very nice. The time is almost up. 30 seconds left. I got up to 8 fletching. I've just been training some wood cutting and fletching here. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna take a quick trip to the bank to bank my stuff and yeah, then we'll roll the next area. Let's do this. Random dark open. Put those numbers in. 49. Ooh. That is a desert. Oh no, this is gonna be a shitty one. And it really was a shitty one. There wasn't a lot of stuff to do in this area besides the tourist trap quest, which I couldn't complete yet. There were no trees, no fishing spots, no mines, and all the monsters, man, they were too high combat, they hit too much, most of them were aggressive, so it really was a place where I could die. I knew this was a dangerous area from the start, so I decided to wait with going out in the desert and stay in the shanty pass for a bit. I trained some crafting, some fletching, and even some cooking, and after a while, though, it was time to go in. I took my food with me and tried to train some combat stats on these little goats for only level 23. However, they hit quite hard and I almost got comboed out. I survived on 3 HP, everything was aggressive, so I was panicking. I didn't want to lose my hardcore status yet. Yeah, the desert is just too dangerous. I'm training some defense right now on the shanty guard, so it's quite hard as well. I really need to get my combat stats up because this is not doable right now. I'm just gonna oh, there's 17 defense, very nice. 3 more levels to go to 20, and yeah, I think I'm gonna stay here for an hour. And that's exactly what I did. After a while I even stopped melee training and went on to ranging them, and I got quite some ranging levels. With these bronze arrows I can only hit 2 or 3s, I think. But we went from 50 range all the way up to 20, so I guess it was kind of productive, but really wasn't a good area. Here we are, random dark open. Next location is gonna be 22. So what we did in this area wasn't really exciting. We didn't have the tank crafting for the observatory quest, and there was no bank. However, I allowed myself to bank before I went in the area. I'm not gonna allow myself to leave an area to bank. The main part, what I did in this area was fletching, but we also progressed a bit in the Tree Gnome Village quest. After cutting down 6 trees and giving 6 logs to the commander, I found all the trackers, which were just in this area. Then I wanted to proceed to breach the Khazard stronghold, however I couldn't go in since the level 48 would attack me a couple of times. And here we go, that's 20 defense, very nice. I'm now gonna leave this area and probably do some fletching. We can wear mithril armor now, which is very nice, but well, let's kill this guy and then go on. Ooh, we just got a bird nest falling out of this tree right here. It's an easy clue nest. And Alcarid. Search the crates. I noticed that there's a general store right here, which I can just about access. It's on the border, so I'm gonna allow myself to access it. So I'm gonna make some longbow use, and sell them to the general store to make some cash. And here we go, around 45 minutes left on the clock, but we got 20 fletching, which means we're gonna get oak shortbows now. I'm gonna try those for a bit and see if they sell for more than these longbows, which look at the cash tag, it's looking very nice. We're in the last seconds of this area and we just got 25 fletching, which means we can now make oak longbows, which will be quite a moneymaker. Time's up, we got 5.2k, stats are looking nice, 21 strength, 25 fletching. I really like this area, and let's roll the next one. Okay, I got my random log open. Let's enter the number, see what it will bring us. 39. Ooh, that is a very good. Valador, Antrana, Catherby, Taverley. That's a very nice area. However, it will be for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching the second episode of my random region locked hardcore Iron Man. I really hope you enjoyed the video. It was a bit longer, but that's simply because there were more areas. Please subscribe if you're new, and I really hope to see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye! Also, a quick shout out to Hanani. I play a little part in his next video. He plays a pathway only Iron Man, and his editing is on point, man. It's really good. I really enjoy the series, so you definitely should watch it.